It's the NFL on EA Sports as we get set for a Super Bowl 48 rematch. It's the Broncos and the Hawks on Monday Night Prime Time.
Week 1 of the NFL season ends tonight. Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Rob, and welcome to Monday Night Football. It's the Denver Broncos traveling to Lumen Field to face the Seattle Seahawks, and we know the story in this one. It is the Russell Wilson revenge game. For the first time since being traded to Denver, Russell Wilson heads to Seattle to face his former team. Hope you guys are excited for this one if you are, and if you're excited for the rest of the series, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. It looks like it will be Denver starting off with the football, so we don't got to waste any time saying Russell Wilson take the field against Seattle. Russell Wilson missed 2 games last year with an injury and just led to a tumultuous relationship with Pete Carroll and Seattle Seahawks. Wanted to trade, and after arguably the biggest trade in NFL history, here we are. Russell Wilson taking the side of the offense for the other team. Starts off with a strong eye give to Melvin Gordon, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 10. Wilson across the middle finds Tim Patrick for a short gain of 7. That's going to make it now 3rd and 2. Tight end left across the formation. Handoff to the deep back Javonte Williams, and the second-year man out of North Carolina finds some space, gets out to the 49-yard line. Williams coming off a very good rookie season in which he rushed for 900 yards. Wants to do it again in his sophomore campaign. As here's Melvin Gordon, though, checks back in. He'll gain 6. Now 2nd and 4 for Denver. Across the middle, this pass is incomplete. A little off target there for his big tight end, Albert. Now 3rd and 4. Wilson again back to throw. Going to go right side. This time, though, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And Coleman's going to go the other way. Runs into Wilson. Gives him the stiff arm. And just like that, Seattle takes it away from Russell Wilson and sets up nicely at the 27-yard line for their own offense. This ball just got away from Wilson, just airmailed his receiver, and ends up right in the arms of Justin Coleman going the other way. And here comes Drew Lock, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. This isn't only a Russell Wilson revenge game. There's plenty of people on the Seattle side of the football who want a revenge against the Denver Broncos, including this man who's looking to get his career on track in Seattle. He starts off at the 27-yard line. Lock back to pass quickly across the middle. There is DK Metcalf, the superstar wide receiver for the Seahawks. He gets 5. This time now they're going to go back to the ground. Chris Carson with the carry. Carson gets a few, makes it 3rd and 2, and they go back to him again, and Carson gets the first down. Carson missed 4 games, only played in 4 games last year because of an injury. He's looking to bounce back here in 2022. Now 1st and 10, going to give it to him again. They're going to rely heavily on him too, especially with Drew Lock at quarterback, trying to get used to this offense still. So you might as well pound the rock while you're at it. And there's a 4-yard pickup for Carson, but that's going to make it now 3rd and 5. Lock left side, has his man. It's a first down catch. Nice throw, and we got goal to go here for the Seahawks. They're going to throw it on 1st and goal. Lock left side, it gets picked off. But Kareem Jackson comes away with the football. It was a tip drill that ends up in the hands of Jackson. Hit DK right in the chest. He couldn't corral it. And now both teams trade interceptions as Kareem Jackson hits the backflip. You can just see it. Lock drops back, hits him right in the chest. And Kareem Jackson comes away with the football. So both teams turn it over. Still at 0-0. Back to square one as the Broncos offense retakes the field. They're going to start off with Melvin Gordon, who picks up a first down. Now out to the 23-yard line. It's a quick throw across the middle to the big tight end, Albert Okwuegbunam, who gets 4. Now 2nd and 6. Another stretch give to Melvin Gordon, but he's going to run into the superstar safety, Jamal Adams, who stuffs him at the line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 6. Wilson deep right side at the sideline. Finds Tim Patrick wide open in the secondary. And now Russell Wilson trying to get back on track. Another 1st and 10 throw. This time it's Patrick again who stops short. And then it's going to get it to about the first down. We're 2nd inches. Wilson will keep it on the read option. He'll have space left side. And will slide down at the 34. And this Broncos offense is starting to move. Going to go to Williams now. 1st and 10. Gets past the first line. Picks up about 6. Now we got 2nd down. Wilson, quick throw left side. Finds Cortland Sutton. A tight window to throw to on the quick hitter. But he's going to get it to Sutton. And now Wilson starts to find some rhythm as the Broncos are at the 20. Going to go back to Gordon here on the ground. Breaks the tackle of Adams. Going to get away from the defense. Picks up 9 hard-fought yards. Nice run there by Gordon, so you might as well go back to him on 2nd and inches, and he's going to pick up the first down. And now Denver is goal to go. And on 1st and goal, handoff again to Gordon, who finds his way in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They draw first blood thanks to the back of Melvin Gordon, who carried them inside the red zone. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead here in this ball game. And that'll actually be the score as we end the first quarter. Broncos up 7-0. But the Seattle Seahawks do have the football. And they're starting to put together a little bit of a drive here. The 48 of the Broncos. Going to give it to Carson. Chris up the middle. He's going to get about 3. And now 2nd and 6. Seattle will look to open it up again and lock off his back foot. Mails this one out of bounds. Looking for a DK Metcalf. Now 3rd and 6. Lock right side again. Looking for Metcalf. This one is broken up. That is the second-year man, Patrick Surtain, with the breakup. He's been covering DK Metcalf all night long, and he gets the better of him in there. Now 4th and 6. Seattle's going to try a 62-yard field goal, and it's not even close. So it's good to know that Madden's kick logic is still broken. And that sets up Denver nicely as they're on their own 47. Actually, the defending team's 47. Instead, now they're going to be their own 48. Poona Ford with the sack. First sack of the day brings down Wilson. Makes it now 3rd and 14. Russell just going to check this one down for Gordon. Well shot first down. And Seattle will draw the punt and get the football back. They're sitting, though, 3rd and 4, their own 26-yard line. Lock going to look left side wide open. There is Tyler Lockett. Lockett coming off of a career-high 1,175 yards of receiving. They're going to need it again this year. Now at their own 40. New set of downs in the pistol. Hand off to Carson. Up the middle is going to meet Singleton in the hole as he gets 2. 2nd and 8. Lock back to the air. Quick pass across the middle. This time it's Metcalf underneath as they look to get the ball back in his hands. He gains 6. And then on 3rd and 2, hand off Carson, who cuts back, finds the lane, and gets a first down. 8 for 25 on the ground for Carson. A pretty solid start to the day. And now Seattle's in plus territory. 1st and 10. Quick pass, and it's picked off. Ronald Darby with the interception ran a perfect coverage route against Tyler Lockett. Comes away with the football. 2nd time Lockett has been picked off today. And the Broncos again with pretty solid field position to start. Is now on 2nd and 2. Gordon finds a hole, and Gordon's going to get into Seattle territory inside the 35. But Courtland Sutton is hurt on the play. It will just be an elbow sprain, so he will miss some time, but he will be back in this one. Now 2nd and 8 for the Broncos. Up the middle, there is his replacement, KJ Hamler, who is wide open out at the 15-yard line. And once again, Denver in the red zone, looking to put some more points on the board. As next play, setting up a screen here for Gordon. He's got a couple blockers in front of him. He's going to use them, and he's going to pick up 6. Bringing it in tight here under center, 2nd and 4. Handoff to Gordon this time. He's going to get a first down, and again, Broncos pounding the rock really well this game. Sets up at the 2. Now they're going to come in a strong formation. It's Javonte Williams, and Williams will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, but first for Javonte Williams. And now the Broncos have a 14-0 lead. Still 4:40 left to go in this first half. Seattle's trying to get some points, as that won't help as their offense starting to stifle a little bit. 3rd and 8, Lock right side, has a man, but he gets dropped. Nice play by the defender. Forces the pass breakup, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Broncos with the football, but it's 3rd and 4. Wilson in the pocket looking to create some separation. He's not going to be able to run away from the defense. Sacked down. Seattle will get the football back, and they call timeout. So they got 1:41, and they get the ball at half. So let's see if Seattle can get some points here and potentially double dip and get back in this one, as this play will help. 2nd and 10 floater for the former Broncos tight end Noah Fant. He gets him out to the 42. Stayed in bounds, though, so the clock is still running. This time we'll get it out of bounds. There's a quick hitter for a gain of 3. Now at their own 45-yard line, about 1:10 left to go. Lock across the middle, has a man. It's Noah Fant again, and Fant gets inside the 40. Clock, though, continues to run as we get about at the minute mark. Empty set here for the Seahawks. Lock takes the snap. Pressure's coming left side. Barely gets the pass off, and this one is tipped and incomplete. Surtain breaks it up again. Surtain's looked very good so far today. It's now 2nd and 10, though. Pass right side for Metcalf, and this time Surtain gets beat. I spoke too soon. Metcalf beats him inside, takes it the distance, and Seattle gets the score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Perfect route by the superstar wide receiver who had a career-high 12 touchdowns a year ago. You can see it just beats Surtain inside, who gets fooled and then outruns everybody for a touchdown. So now the Broncos with 40 seconds. They're going to try to put something together here. There's a check down for Gordon. They'll burn their first timeout. 38 seconds left to go. Wilson drops back to throw. He's got some pressure. He's going to escape right. Finds a man downfield. Jerry Jeudy wide open inside Seattle territory. And now 30 seconds. Still plenty of time to work with. Wilson, next play, going to step up, escapes the pocket, looking to extend the play, keeps his eyes downfield and finds Melvin Gordon at the 15, out at the 9, and just like that, the Broncos are goal to go here. Still have 21 seconds to go. Next play, Wilson drops back, floater to the corner, perfect dime. Jerry Jeudy with the touchdown, and the Broncos get those 7 right back, and they have a 21-7 lead going into the half. Broncos in the offense starting to put it together. Will they knock off Seattle, or will they come back and win this one? You'll find out in the second half. So we'll head around the league here with the halftime report. This is the last game of week 1, so you can see all the scores. We'll highlight a hat trick of them. Starting off in the NFC South, the Saints beat the Falcons 38-31. And then you go for the AFC, the Titans in the AFC South beat the NFC East Giants 38-31. Titans a 1 seed last year in the AFC. They're trying to do it again and potentially get over the hump, while the Giants, they're just trying to find some sort of answers for that football team. And lastly, we start off with the first game of the week on Thursday night. The Rams get their title defense started with a 23-20 victory over the Buffalo Bills. So the Rams, the team to beat still as they knock off Buffalo. But let's jump back into our one. We'll take a look at the rest of the scores, some of the other games after this one, but we still got a game here as Seattle with the football to start the second half. Here's a quick, nice pass to T.Y. Hilton, who's here now in Seattle, a former Colt looking to resurrect his career with the Seahawks. Next play, lock in the offense, setting up a screen here. Carson gets it. He's going to pick up maybe about 5. He's now 2nd and 5, locked back to the air as he looks deep right side. This one is tipped, and this time it works out. Tip drill into the hands of T.Y. Hilton. Surtain got a hand on it, but Seattle comes away on the good side of that one. And now they're set up nicely at the 19. Next play, Fant steps inside, and Carson gets the carry as he'll pick up 2. 2nd and 8, 2 tight end set here for Seattle, looking to drop back, locked. Got some pressure in the pocket. Just going to throw this one left side as he airmails everybody. And now it's 3rd and 8. Lock takes the drop. Got some pressure, but he steps in and finds T.Y. Hilton, who's been very busy this drive, and he gets the Seahawks inside the 5. And now looking to score. He's got Carson to his left, but Lock's going to go to the air. Steps up, fires this time, hits the goalpost camera. So now 2nd and goal, they're going to come in with more of a heavy formation. Handoff Carson, who's going to dive his way through the linebacker into the end zone. Actually, that was Justin Simmons. Nonetheless, touchdown for the Seahawks. Chris Carson gets his first one. Makes it 21-14. So the Seahawks cut the lead in half. Now the Broncos will look to start their first drive of the second half as KJ Hamler's the return man. He cuts right side, and Hamler's got some speed, and he's got some space. Gonna outrun everybody to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown just like that for the Broncos. They get those 7 points right back thanks to KJ Hamler. And now it's 28-14. The Broncos doubling up the Seahawks. Now the offense has to do it again. See if they can drive down the field for a second time here. Let's start off in the pistol handoff. Chris Carson picks up 2. 2nd and 8. Actually going to make it 2nd and 13. Movement on that offensive line. They're going to call a false start, and that'll back them up. Now 3rd and 13. Lock trying to make something happen. Going to throw it deep left side, and this one is out of bounds. Ran out of space, and the Broncos get the football back, and they're inside Seattle territory. RPO here for Cortland Sutton on the slant. Nice play. Gets him to the 27, and Wilson has been cooking since that first drive. Now the 27, handoff Gordon. He's not going to go anywhere. Once again, Jamal Adams meets him in the backfield. That's a loss of 3. It's now 2nd and 13 for the Broncos. Wilson takes the snap. Has nobody open, just running around. He's going to run out of space, and he's going to get sacked for a huge loss. Down at their own 49-yard line, made it 3rd and 34, and yeah, that was just a punt away. So we'll just jump into Seattle's offensive possession after that debacle of a sack. It's 3rd and 5 quickly, though, for the Seahawks at their own 45. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Locke looks for a quick pass, somehow finds Noah Fant. He was blanketed in coverage, but he comes away with the football, and it's a first down for the Seahawks. Next play going to go off to Carson up the middle. Has some space. Going to get it into the Broncos territory. Gain of about 5. Now Locke drops back. Right side. Nice pass. Finds DK Metcalf. Beautiful throw. Beautiful route. Once again gets the better of Surtain, as that has just been a heavyweight battle all night long. The Seahawks trying to find the end zone again and cut the lead in half once more. Locke left side. Throws it. This time it's incomplete for Metcalf. Surtain gets the best of that one. And now it's 2nd and 10. Locke right side deep. And that one is dangerous pass. But Mike Purcell actually injured on the play for the Broncos. Defensive tackle, not a strong suit for Denver coming into the season. I just got a little bit thinner. He would, though, be okay. Now 3rd and 10, excuse me. Metcalf gets the pass, but he had to come back for the football. Only gains 9. And Seattle will kick 3. And we'll go into the final quarter. Broncos up by 11. It's 28-17. And they're at their own 48-yard line. 2nd and 9. Handoff to Gordon. Going to run left side. Picks up about 4. And now it's 3rd and 4. Wilson left side. Wide open. Cortland Sutton sits down in the cover 6. Has some space. Moves the chains. And Russell Wilson 20 for 22 now on the day. At the 26. Wilson again. 1st and 10 pass. This time will escape the pressure with his legs. And he's going to tuck it and run. Wilson with some space inside the 10. Out at the 9. Using his dual threat ability. He makes it 1st and goal. Handoff to Gordon. Gordon's going to power his way forward. Gain of about 4. Now at the 5. Gordon stays in the ball game. This time Wilson, though, will keep it. He's going to run right side. Has one man to beat. And he beats Jamal Adams to the pylon. Touchdown Broncos. 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. 3rd different man to run it into the end zone as well. And the Broncos extend their lead now 35-17. It's now a 3-possession game for the Seahawks, so you got to start to feel the fire as we get inside 12 minutes. That one way out of bounds, not even on the same page as his receiver. Next play, Locke short right side, finds his target. This time Noah Fant, though, gains 6. And it's a critical 3rd and 4. Locke in the gun. Carson to his right, trying to spread out the defense. He's going to drop back, checks it down for Carson, who gains 3, but is still short of the sticks. And the Seattle's going to go for it. 4th and 1. This could be the game on the line. They're going to hand it to Carson. They trust him to pick up the first, and he gets it done. Gets hit behind the line, but powers through for a 1st down. Keeps the drive alive, but the drive is going backwards again. There's a false start on that offense. Now 1st and 15 as we get inside 10 minutes to go. Locke in the pocket is going to roll right side into the arms of the $70 million man, Randy Gregory, with the 1st sack of the season for the Broncos. Makes it now 2nd and 21 for Seattle. And again on the next play, Locke is going down. DJ Jones this time up the middle sacks him. And it is a long 3rd and 31. This is going to be hard if the Seattle Seahawks want to keep this drive alive. Bunch left side. Locke back to throw. He's going to throw a beautiful pass left side. Finds the tight window to Tyler Lockett. Makes it 4th and 13. They're going to go for it. This is a little bit of a harder attempt. Locke in the gun. Going to look left side. And this time he gets picked off. Patrick Surtain intercepts the pass intended for Metcalf. And that sets up the Broncos nicely at the 49-yard line. And they're looking just to run out some clock now. 3rd and 7. Wilson back to throw. Going to scramble out left side. Looks to keep the play alive. Stops and fires downfield. Has Gordon deep inside Seattle territory. Down to the 15 in the red zone. A huge play for the Broncos. Sets them up to continue bleeding some clock. That looks like what they're going to do. Handoff here to Gordon, who spins his way forward for a gain of 4. Now 2nd and 6. Handoff again. Gordon just running out the play clock, and he has a 1st down. Goal to go for the Broncos at the 2. As we get inside 5 minutes, a touchdown here basically ends the game for the Seahawks. As they hand off to Javonte Williams trying to punch it in. He gets tackled actually behind the line. Jamal Adams with another great run defense play. He's trying to keep his team in this ball game. 2nd and goal, handoff to Gordon, who falls forward to the 1. 3rd and goal, looking to punch it in. Gordon has it, somehow doesn't find the end zone. I don't know what he did there, cut back, but gets stopped shy. So the Seattle Seahawks get a little bit of a goal line stand, but it's 38-17 with only 27 seconds left to go in this ball game. This one is just about over. And to add insult to injury, Locke gets picked off for the 4th time today. It's Ronald Darby again, and he's going to take it the other way for 6. Broncos put up 45 points against the Seattle Seahawks. This one really just got away from it. And that game's just about over. We do have one more play here. Locke's going to throw a deep pass left side or right side, and Eskridge gets behind everybody and finds a way into the end zone for a touchdown. So a 78-yard bomb to end the day for the Seahawks, but that is all she wrote. Broncos come away victorious on a week 1. Russell Wilson gets his revenge, 45-24. A statement win here for the Broncos. As speaking of Russell Wilson, I do want to bring to note one thing. He started off the day 1 for 3 with interception. He ended up 21 for 23. So after that first drive, never had another incompletion. Completed 20 straight passes. Not a bad performance there for Russell Wilson. As you get to hear the scores again around the league for week 1. You saw them at the halftime report, but just in case you want to take a look at them again, we'll jump into more in depth with some of them. Starting off with the Rams game. Yes, they did beat the Bills 23-20. The Rams looking to make a title run again, and they come off looking dominant to start the season. At the 1 o'clock games, the Eagles beat the Lions 34-24, but something to look at. Baker Mayfield is starting quarterback for the Eagles, and he threw for 4 touchdowns. I don't know why he's starting quarterback for the Eagles. I've heard that Madden's having some issues with some of their star players being dropped from certain teams. Oh, you gotta love Madden problems. Other 1 o'clock game, the Jaguars beat the Commanders 41-35 in overtime. Both quarterbacks threw for 4 touchdowns, so it was an offensive performance on both ends, but the Commanders unable to get the W in their first game under their new name. At the later games, the Chiefs beat the Cardinals 37-10. Mahomes looked great. Murray, first game after signing that huge extension in the offseason, did not look great. Had a 55 QBR and laid an egg. Arizona did. How about Green Bay and Minnesota? Minnesota in overtime beats their rivals 42-36. You know Aaron Rodgers isn't going to be happy about that one. Probably going to go and blame his teammates for this loss. But they get the loss. Minnesota gets 1-0 start. And another game, Buccaneers beat the Cowboys 49-28. Buccaneers coming back storming. Brady wants one more title. He didn't come back out of retirement for a loss. So Buccaneers also a team to beat, someone to keep an eye on this season. Here are your players of the week. Wentz and Lawrence both got it, both their performance in that game. Darby gets it thanks to his 2 picks and one of them being a pick 6. And Daniel Hunter's 3 sacks led Vikings to victory and gets them player of the week. Next up, Broncos host the Houston Texans, who lost their first game of the season. Another game that the Broncos should probably win. So it's been a pretty easy start to the schedule for the Broncos. And hopefully we can start off 2-0 with a win over the Houston Texans, who have a lot of holes on both sides of the offense. Looking to employ the same game plan, just kind of overwhelm Davis Mills and do what we do best on offense. But that's all we're going to have time for in this. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.